Welcome. This video is all about purifying. We will begin in a comfortable cross-legged position, sitting up on a blanket with your shins crossed at the middle, knees in line with hips. Roll the heads of your arm bones back and rest your hands on the tops of your thighs as you close your eyes. We'll begin with this short meditation focusing on the idea of purification. In Patanjali's Yoga Sutras, he lists the niyamas, or these internal observances that yogis need to practice. There are 5 of them, but the one that we will focus on today is tapas. And tapas is considered a discipline, and the term tapas translates directly to heat or to burn. It's the process of purification, of cleansing not only the physical impurities, but the mental impurities. It is about removing what no longer serves us in our lives. And the beauty of this process of purification is that we have control over what we see, what we do, what we eat, the people we surround ourselves with. So when we begin to eliminate these things in our lives that deplete us, we begin to create space for those that love us, for the things that ignite us, and to build more inner strength and self-confidence. So take a moment to reflect on what is something in your life that you need to purify. What is an aspect of your life that is depleting you? And can you take the next few moments in this meditation to focus on that one thing that you know you need to purify? And with that in mind, as you take each inhale through your nose, say to yourself, let, and with each exhale out your nose, say go. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Inhale, let, exhale, go. Continuing to repeat this mantra of letting go to yourself. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Letting go of the toxins, the things that deplete you. Letting go and creating space in your physical, mental, and emotional bodies. Inhaling, let, exhaling, go. Each time your mind wanders and breaks free, rein it in and bring it back to the inhale and exhale, back to the mantra of let go. Inhaling let and exhaling go. With each exhale, you release energy and toxins from your body. With each inhale, you're breathing in the new, fresh air. Inhaling, let, and exhaling, go. Purification through stillness. Inhale, bringing your hands together in Anjali Mudra at the center of your chest, and bow your chin towards your chest. Lower the hands back onto your thighs. Allow your eyes to crack open as your head lifts. Switch the crossing of your legs, bringing the opposite leg in front. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twisting off to the right. Lengthening your torso, keeping your chin lifted. So through the twisting, we are purifying, detoxifying our internal organs. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist off to the other side. Lengthening up and twisting as you exhale. Inhale, reach your arms back up through center. Exhale, lower them by your sides. Make your way onto your hands and knees, placing the blanket off to the side. You'll bring your shoulders directly over your wrists, and then straighten your right leg back behind you, and then your left leg, coming into a plank position. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, lengthen the spine, and pedal out your legs. So take a moment here to bend one knee, straighten the other leg. And then slowly straightening both legs. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, heart open. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Continue this with your breath, inhaling to plank and exhaling to down dog. Consciously creating heat as we connect the movement with the breath in each of these postures. On your next exhale, you'll start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep your knees bent for a moment, and then take your right hand to your left ankle and twist to the left as you reach your left arm up towards the ceiling, opening the heart, and then straightening both legs. Slowly exhale as you release, and now taking the left hand to the right ankle, opening up to the right, expanding the chest, twisting from the middle belly to upper back, and keeping your legs straight and hips level. Exhale and release. Lengthen the spine, look forward, try to keep your legs back, heels reaching down as you very slowly walk your hands back out to downward facing dog. So taking your time. So this tapas, this heat doesn't have to be fast. Inhale forward to plank to measure out your down dog. And then exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, go back. Pause in downward facing dog for a breath, and then inhale, reach your right leg up and back into a three-legged dog. Keep the hips level. Bring your right foot between your hands, lower the left knee to the floor, and inhale up to a low lunge, hooking your thumbs up overhead. Reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling as you descend your hips towards the floor. With each breath, seeing if you can grow taller and yet descend closer to the ground. Lower the hands to the floor, tuck your back toes, lift your right leg up and back. Bring the right knee towards the middle of the body and shoot the right leg out onto the floor directly to your left, opening up to Vashisthasana side plank variation. Then lower the left hand back onto the floor, lift the right leg up and back to three-legged dog. And step the right foot directly between your hands again. Left knee comes to the floor and twist to the right, keeping your hips as level as you can as you twist again from the upper back. Lower the right hand down and lift up and back to a three-legged dog once again. Lower the right foot to the floor and inhale, come forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog, creating this heat, this tapas. Step your right foot between your hands. Lower the left knee to the floor. Inhale up, hook the thumbs, switching the hook of the thumbs. Lower the hands down, lift the right leg up and back. Again, coming into that Vashisthasana variation where the leg shoots out to the left, reach the left arm up. Lower the left hand down, lift the right leg up and back, and then step it right between your hands, lowering the left knee to the floor, twisting to the right. Lower the right hand down and lift the right leg up and back. And then bring the right knee in towards the chest, plant the right foot between your hands, inhale up to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Even though we were moving quickly, be sure to be mindful about the position. So as you bend your right knee, you want to keep it directly over your ankle. Inhale and exhale, bend it again. So just a few times coming in and out of the pose. Then turn your right toes in, turn your entire left leg towards the other side of the room, coming into Virabhadrasana 2 on the other side. Bending as you exhale and inhaling, straighten. Exhale, bend. And then this time lower the hands to the floor and step back to a three-legged dog, the left leg's lifted up into the air. Plant the left foot into between your hands, lower the right knee, inhale up, thumbs hooked, switching the hook of the thumbs. Again, opening the chest as you descend your hips, and then lower the hands down, lift the left leg up and back. Bring the left knee towards the middle as you shoot the left leg off to the right, Vashisthasana variation, the leg out to the side. Inhale up to your three-legged dog. Left foot comes between the hands. Lower the right knee down and twist the left. Lower your left hand down to the floor and lift up and back to a three-legged dog. Left foot comes down. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale chaturanga. Inhale up dog. Exhale, go back downward facing dog, lifting your left leg up behind you, moving right into it again. Step your left foot forward, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, thumbs hooked. Lower the hands to the floor, lift the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Come into your Vashisthasana side plank variation with the legs shooting out to the side. And then lift the left leg up and back, three-legged dog, to just plant it right between your hands, right knee down, twist to the left heart, opening. Lower the left hand to the floor and step back to your three-legged dog. Then planting the left foot directly between the hands again, Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. And rotating directly onto the right side to Vira 2, and then lower the hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor, sit back on your heels, child's pose. Taking these moments to check in with your breath, stabilize it if it's become erratic. And then slowly walk the hands forward to straighten your arms, lifting the forearms off the floor. Take a peek at your hands, make sure they're shoulder distance apart. Inhale up onto your hands and knees. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up and back. Step the right foot between your hands. This time, inhale up to a high lunge. You can bend your left knee to start, but then straighten the left leg as you bend deeply in the right knee. Arms are reaching up as your hips descend. Lower your hands to the floor. Lift the right leg up and back. Bring your right knee towards the middle and shoot the right leg out to the left for that Vashisthasana variation, but this time lift the right leg all the way up off the floor. Keep the leg lifted as you shoot the leg up and back to your three-legged dog. Plant the right foot between your hands and twist to the right, keeping the left leg knee off the floor. Lower your right hand down. Lift up and back to a three-legged dog. Plant your right foot between your hands again and inhale up to Trikonasana triangle pose. A pose which stimulates the abdominal organs, helps to improve digestion and relieve stress. Press your feet into the floor. Inhale, lift up. Rotate your feet so you're heading the other direction, and Trikonasana on the left side. So this pose, like many of the tapas poses that help us to create heat, we're improving digestion. Step back to your three-legged dog. Step the left foot forward. Inhale up to your high lunge. Again, you can straighten your back leg and then reach the arms up overhead. So this movement, this adjustment is getting energy flowing. Lower the hands to the floor, lift up and back to your three-legged dog. And come into your Vashisthasana variation, lifting the left foot up off the floor this time. Keep the left leg lifted as you shoot it up and back. And then step the left foot between the hands and twist to the left. So we're moving energy from the inside out. Lower the hand to the floor and step back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the ground, sit back on your heels, child's pose, making a pillow underneath your forehead with your hands. So from our deepest cellular level, we're moving energy out of the body. Inhale, lift up to sit. Shift your weight off to one side to swing your legs around in front of you. Coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana. Take your right leg and place it onto the opposite side of your left knee, and then bend your left leg so your left heel is by your right buttocks. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, twist to the right, taking the elbow outside of the leg or wrap the arm around. Inhale as you lengthen and exhale as you twist. This posture stimulates the digestive fire in the belly. Inhale, come back to center. Straighten your legs out into Dandasana, staff pose. Hands on the floor, chin into the chest, legs straight. Checking in with your breath and your body. Then start to shift your weight until you can come into the other side. So your left leg will cross over the right leg. The right heel will come by your left buttocks. Inhale, lift your right arm up. And exhale, twist to the left, taking the elbow outside the knee or hugging the arm around the knee. Again, as you inhale, you lift up, and then exhale, you twist a little bit deeper. So this posture energizes the spine. It stimulates the liver and the kidneys. So we're giving a little mini detox, a purification to your internal organs. On your next exhale, slowly come back to center and straighten your legs out in front of you, coming into Dandasana, staff pose once again. Let the eyes close, the brain, the mind, the body softens. And then we'll slowly take your time, mindfully make your way back onto your hands and knees, and head back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and back, and then exhale, bring your right knee to your left elbow and then extend again. Bring the knee to the elbow and extend. Continue to do this, creating that heat, taking that twist as your knee comes to the elbow. Try to get it to touch all the way up to the elbow. And just 2 more times, bring the knee towards the elbow. And then lower the right foot to meet the left foot and try it on the other side. So inhale, lift the left leg up behind you. And as you exhale, bring the left knee to the right elbow. Again, 5 more times like that. Just bring the knee into the elbow, using your breath as the vehicle towards the movement of your body. So ignore the mind and just inhale and exhale, bringing the knee in and out, trying to bring it all the way up to that elbow. And then lowering the left foot to the floor, downward facing dog. Start to slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Take your right hand to your left leg and twist. You can bend your right knee for a moment and then start to straighten the right leg, just taking the same twist we did at the beginning. And then the left hand to the right leg again, bending the left knee at first and then straightening it as you go a little bit deeper. Lower the right hand down. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen your spine, look forward. Exhale, plant your palms and step your left foot and then your right foot back to downward facing dog. Lower both knees onto the floor. Cross your ankles and shift your weight back until you can extend your legs out in front of you and come to lie flat onto your back. So just take your time rolling all the way down, hugging the knees into your chest once you get down there. Gently rocking from side to side. And taking a simple twist. The knees drop over to the right. Take your right hand to your left knee and gaze over your left fingertips. Breathing in and out your nose, maybe closing your eyes as you inhale, bring the knees back up. And exhale off to the left side. Letting the right shoulder blade rest into the floor as the right hip moves away from you. Inhale the knees back to center and roll yourself all the way up to sit. Take your hands behind your thighs and shift your weight back into Navasana boat pose with the shins parallel to the floor. Bring your palms to the center of your heart and moving rapidly now begin to twist to the left. Inhale center, exhale to the right, and continue this rapid twisting from one side to the other, creating this tapas, this heat, this purification within your body. Keep moving to the right and then to the left, right and to the left, trying to keep your chest open and body as steady as possible. And then slowly release. Cross your shins and fold forward over your legs, making a pillow with your hands to rest your forehead onto it. Letting the body calm and relax after that rapid movement, so it's always good to take a little break in between. And then inhale, lift back up. Shift your weight back into Navasana again, palms at your heart, and begin to twist to the left. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. And continuing, going back and forth, creating heat, keeping the chest open, the legs lifted. If you become a little bit stressed here, always feel free to slow the process down and even keep your feet on the floor so they keep the integrity of the posture. Exhale, cross your shins the other way and fold forward over your legs. Maybe keeping the head on the floor or using the hands as a pillow. Again, let the body decompress for a moment. Catch your breath if you've lost it. In and out your nose, eyes soft. Inhale, lift back up to sit. And carefully finding your blanket and come to sit at the middle of your mat. And we'll take ankle to knee pose. So take your right shin so it's parallel to the front of the mat. And then take your left leg and have that shin directly on top so your ankles and knees line up. Now, if you've got a lot of space between that top knee and the bottom ankle, just place that blanket between the knee and ankle. Now, feel free to stay upright, or as you exhale, walk your hands forward, keeping a flat back as you expand and open up your hips. This might be an intense stretch, and if so, just continue to use your inhales and exhales to create space. The entire process, this stillness or the movement, is all about the purification, the removing of toxins. Inhale, lift back up. Move the blanket out of the way. Stretch your legs out in front of you. And just shake your legs from side to side for a moment. Let's try the other side. Left shin comes parallel to the front of the mat, and then stack your right leg on top. Again, this side maybe you don't need the blanket, but if you do, it's there to support you, so place it underneath the knee. Lift your chest and then fold forward over your legs. Keeping a long spine and maybe walking the hands forward a little bit more with each exhale. Not pushing yourself to an extreme edge, but to a place where you can still breathe and explore what sensations might be coming up for you. And if you notice the mind trying to wander and break free, bring it in and back to the breath. Walk yourself back up to sit. Remove the blanket. Stretch your legs out in front of you and just shake your legs from side to side. Open the blanket up and make one big roll out of the blanket, and then place it towards the bottom third of your yoga mat, right underneath your knees. As you lower down, lift your hips up, lengthen your tailbone, and then lower all the way onto the floor. Stretch the legs out again, lengthening the tailbone forward. Arms by your sides, palms facing up towards the ceiling. And then relieve yourself of the fidgeting, of the adjusting, and stay fully in Shavasana, corpse pose. The body softening and melting into the floor. Feeling the benefits of the tapas, of the heat, of the purification. Your body is now reaping the benefits, feeling the relief of the stress from this sequence of asanas. So let the breath be soft and easy as you lay in Shavasana, corpse pose. Begin to deepen your breath, placing one hand on your abdomen and then the other. Thank yourself for your practice and recall what it is that you are purifying today. And before you move, take one last exhale to release fully today.